Hey, welcome back to my channel. Iraqi dinar news update. Here's the Iraqi dinar exchange rate, current situation, influences, and revaluation prospects, 2025. 1. Introduction. The Iraqi dinar, IQD, has been at the center of much discussion, speculation, and debate, especially regarding its value against the US dollar, USD. Since the 2003 war and the restructuring of Iraq's economy, the dinar has maintained a relatively stable, nominal exchange rate under a managed float system, controlled by the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI. However, in practice, multiple exchange rates exist due to economic pressures, regulatory controls, and international factors. As of mid-2025, Iraq is navigating several complex monetary and fiscal transitions. These transitions are expected to reduce the gap between the official and parallel market rates, potentially leading toward a long-awaited currency revaluation, RV. But is Iraq ready for such a bold move? This report will explain the current IQD exchange rate, the differences between official and parallel rates, factors affecting them, and how it ties into Iraq's potential revaluation roadmap. 2. The current exchange rate regime. 2.1 Official exchange rate. As of July 2025, the official exchange rate set by the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, is $1 equals 1,320 IQD. This rate is used for government transactions, foreign trade operations through licensed banks, and official import remittances. The CBI provides US dollars to the market primarily through its foreign currency auction window mechanism. 2.2 Parallel market rate, black market rate. Despite the official rate, the parallel, or black, market rate often differs due to limited access to US dollars via official means, demand for USD in informal trade and neighboring countries, e.g., Syria, Iran, smuggling and corruption, dollar scarcity due to US restrictions and anti-money laundering compliance. As of July 2025, the parallel rate hovers around $1 equals 1,450 to 1,500 IQD. This spread, 120 to 180 dinars per dollar, highlights the devaluation pressure and inefficiencies in currency circulation. 3. Key factors affecting the IQD-USD exchange rate. 3.1 Oil revenues and foreign reserves. Oil accounts for 91% of Iraq's revenues. In 2025, Iraq's budget revenue exceeded 46 trillion dinars in 5 months, primarily due to high oil prices and stable exports. Strong oil performance boosts CBI foreign reserves, now exceeding 120 billion US dollars, plus over 140 tons of gold. These reserves help stabilize the dinar by backing up imports and defending the exchange rate. 3.2 US dollar cash restrictions. In 2023 and 2024, the US Federal Reserve placed stricter controls on the amount of physical dollars shipped to Iraq. The reason? To curb dollar smuggling to sanctioned countries. As a result, cash USD became scarce, increasing demand and value in the black market. CBI launched electronic payment reforms and SWIFT-based transfer systems to digitize dollar remittances and eliminate informal flows. This shift contributed to short-term volatility but is a long-term step toward monetary transparency and stability. 3.3 Compliance with international standards. Iraq is actively working to align with IMF Article 8 obligations, no multiple exchange rate practices, Basel III banking standards, anti-money laundering and counterterrorism financing, AML-SCFT, frameworks. This includes closing unlicensed exchange offices, increasing transparency in foreign transfers, and punishing banks involved in violations. These actions aim to reduce the parallel rate and prepare for future currency reform. 3.4 De-dollarization and currency sovereignty. The CBI is pursuing de-dollarization to make the IQD the primary medium of exchange. This includes paying civil servants in dinars, mandating local pricing in dinars, real estate, trade, banning USD withdrawals from certain accounts. Such policies aim to build trust in the dinar, reduce dependence on the USD, and support potential revaluation. 4. The exchange rate gap, official versus market. 4.1 Causes of the gap. The persistent spread between the official rate, 1,320, and the parallel rate, ~1, 451, 500, stems from inefficient dollar distribution, delays in validating trade documents for transfers, market distrust and cash preference, lack of financial inclusion in rural areas, leakage to Iran, Syria, and Turkey through unofficial channels. 4.2 Efforts to close the gap. The Central Bank of Iraq is implementing reforms to narrow the exchange rate gap, including digital platforms for foreign transfers, e.g., Buna, SWIFT, authorizing select banks, e.g., Bank of Baghdad, for sovereign guarantees and foreign remittances, penalizing violators, over 24 billion IQD, in fines issued to financial firms in 3 months, promoting e-payments and POS systems, introducing new fee structures to encourage official channels. These measures aim to stabilize the dinar and build a foundation for RV. 7. Impact of exchange rate movements on the economy. 7.1 On imports and inflation. Stronger IQD lowers import costs, food, electronics, fuel, helps fight inflation, reduces pressure on poor households. 7.2 On exports and oil revenues. Revaluation makes non-oil exports more expensive. Oil revenues, paid in USD, remain stable. Government would need to adjust spending to compensate. 7.3 On investors and currency holders. Foreign investors gain confidence with exchange rate stability. Dinar holders benefit from appreciation, especially if held before RV. Currency traders may lose if holding at black market rates. 8. Conclusion. Where is the Iraqi dinar heading? The Iraqi dinar's exchange rate in 2025 is shaped by a mix of domestic reforms, US monetary restrictions, and geopolitical influences. While the official rate remains at 1,320 IQD per USD, the parallel rate continues to fluctuate around 1,450 to 1,500, though the gap is narrowing. The central bank's roadmap, enhanced by record foreign reserves and a shift toward gold-backed stability, signals that Iraq is preparing for a revaluation, but it will be methodical and incremental, not sudden. To reach 1:1 parity or higher exchange values, Iraq must first eliminate the parallel market, achieve full de-dollarization, complete banking and digital transformation, strengthen domestic production. Until then, gradual appreciation is the most likely path, possibly reaching 1,000 IQD per USD by 2026 to 2027. If reforms stay on track. Official rate, $1 equals 1,320 IQD. Market rate, $1 equals ~1, 451, 500 IQD. Main causes of disparity: dollar shortages, informal trade, regulatory transition. CBI focus, closing rate gap, enforcing compliance, boosting dinar usage. RV outlook, gradual appreciation likely. Sudden revaluation improbable before 2026.